Hello everyone. Welcome to day 3 of 12 days of chiropractic. The topic that I would like to spend a few moments with you today on is the effects of emotional stress. Now, emotional stress actually is probably one of the biggest factors that I see in folks that come into the practice. Now that may sound surprising, but we often find, even though that folks are coming in with physical complaints, pains in their body, various conditions, actually underneath that is an emotional cause that contributes to that. That in addition to being feelings, emotions are also physical in nature. And so this is a topic that is one that we address in our practice with a very unique clinical approach. It's a 15-step process that we work with to release emotional stress out of the body. This is called neuroemotional technique. This will be a topic really though for another time. What I would like to cover with you today is something that you can do if you are in an acute state of stress, you have some stressful moments here as you come through the holidays, or if there's been a burden that you've been carrying for a while now and would like to be out from underneath that burden. And here's what I suggest. I suggest you find a family member or a friend that you know can be very objective with you and just willing to listen. And the best part is if they will be willing to listen and really not even say anything, just listen for you. And what I'd invite you to do is to tell your story. Tell your stressful story. Tell it as fully and as dramatically as you can. And then once you've completed telling your story, take a moment and then tell it again. Again, fully, full out, express what's going on with you. Tell it and tell it fully. And then, once you've completed telling it a second time, take a moment and then tell it again. Tell it as many times, 3 times, 4 times, as many times as you need to. And what this will do, this gives the possibility of developing some perspective. It'll take the tension away and give some perspective on the stressor. Because a lot of the stress happens because we're holding something in. We're trying to keep something back. And this will allow us to maybe even come up, surprisingly, maybe with a solution to the stress that we're experiencing. So this was the helpful hint that I want to share with you on this brief time that I have with you today. And again, if there is something that has been burdening you for a long time that you would like some assistance with, you can go to the website, call the office, and we'll be happy to share some additional information on the clinical approach of NET, neuroemotional technique that we have here in the practice to assist you. So this is day 3 of 12 days of chiropractic.